Beast is here!
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
The most decorated combat athlete in history, Brock Lesnar, is hazardous to your health.
You know, the night after WrestleMania back in 2015, Brock Lesnar F5'd me out of my shoes on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You know what, Byron? It really made my career because you replaced me on play-by-play and the world realized how bad you were and how good I was on that night. So in a weird sort of way, I thank Brock Lesnar for that.
That is kind of weird. I've talked to a lot of superstars who have faced Brock Lesnar, and there is one common denominator between them all. They say once you are in the ring with Brock Lesnar, you are never the same.
Because you go to Suplex City!
And from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jinder Mahal.
Pretty incredible what this man has accomplished in his career.
Jinder Mahal has worked for everything that he has, but now everything that he has is the best in the world. First class all the way. Airplanes, limousines.
That newly found lifestyle, Corey, a direct result of the changes Jinder Mahal underwent, from changing his body to reshaping his mind, his confidence, his outlook on life.
Try this out with me, Byron. Take a deep breath. Shanti. Shanti.
Shanti. I don't feel anything, Corey.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
Brock Lesnar still enters every match as the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, I would never predict a Lesnar loss, Saxton, because you can enter Suplex City, but you will never come out the same.
Nobody comes back from this.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Ooh, with the point of the elbow. Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude
Here's the cover. There's the kick out by Brock Lesnar.
The Beast won't stay down.
Look at this. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
Check out Jim.
We've got a cover.
This one's far from over.
Yeah, try again. There is no way that is going to topple the Beast incarnate.
I gotta agree with you, Corey, on that one.
Oh, I think this man means business.
When I look at Brock Lesnar, guys, even all these years later, one of the first things that comes to mind is that he is the man responsible for ending the Undertaker's historic WrestleMania undefeated streak after 21 consecutive victories.
Brock moves in. This could be it.
Lesnar did indeed.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
He's in the driver's seat now.
Nice job by Brock Lesnar there.
He's looking a little weary here. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
He better be careful. If he's not, things can very easily go from bad to worse for him inside that cage.
This is where we find out who the better man is, and at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
Guys, the modern-day Maharaja has become almost unbeatable since his 2016 return. What strategy do you employ to defeat Jinder Mahal?
Quite frankly, I think a lot of people make the mistake of underestimating the modern-day Maharaja. I don't think Randy Orton expected...
And Lesnar goes for the pin. Here's the cover.
Mahal gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Going back to Jinder Mahal being underestimated, I think many veterans enter confrontations. Mahal is looking to end this. Mahal is looking to end this.
Jinder Mahal hits it. That creates a big opening here. The steel...
Mahal is looking to end this.
Jinder Mahal hits it. I can't believe it, Michael.
Jinder Mahal might have...
Cover. And a kick out.
The Beast won't stay down.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory. To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow.
Dodges that one.
You have to possess a different type.
Look who we have coming from the back.
Why am I not surprised? The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at Workers' School, that's for sure.
This steel cage match is in the books.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner and the new WWE
That's a win you remember for a long time.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
Thanks for tuning in for this championship match, and what an amazing match it was.